right, team members, this is a call to remind you about some of your duties. Listen, we're not designing this to be pressure. We want you to work on your own time, but we do want you to get thinking about this before your next team meeting, which is probably in the works of being decided as we speak. Let me just tell you what we want you to do or what we expect you to do. If I was on the Algebra 2 team, I've been invited to that particular team drive. And if I go into that, there are a couple of folders. Folder 1 about session 1 about planning and semester preparation and emphasis and all that good stuff. If you go in there, there's a Google Doc that's been shared with you. And basically it says kind of the type of format that we're expecting. And this is where we just want you to put in your ideas. What are some of the things that are the most important areas you think about semester 1? What are the things that you do to help your pacing or emphasis? What documents do you have that maybe we can share? This is where we're going to put all of our information so that when we meet next week and say, all right, these are the things that we wanted to talk about, and these are who will have talk about them. The next folder is all about the activities. So if you go in there, it'll just say to you, what are the activities that you do in that first semester? What are some things that you could be willing to share? This is the activity burst where we wanted to do 10, 15-minute little bursts about some things and fun activities. Tell us what you do. One thing to put your name maybe first and then put in what you do. That'll make it easy so that when we meet, we know who's referring to which things. The third item is the technology slam. So in here, tell us what technology you use. How do you use technology? Do you use Kudo? Do you use Socrative? Do you use Desmos? Do you use the Inspire? Tell us whatever it is that you're using in your classroom, GeoGebra, other things that are technologically based. That can be about math teaching, and it can also just be about teaching in general. You use Kahoot or you use whatever. Tell us what you're using and what you think would be great to present. The last folder is the open area folder, which is maybe where you would put something that you would be willing to present. For instance, I'd be willing to do a session on Desmos and using of Desmos in Algebra 2 and how I use it to teach the transformations and things like that. So this would be where you'd be willing to maybe run a 45 or an hour and a half session of something. If it's 45, we would share you with somebody else and kind of group those up. So what we need you to do is to get that information in there. So sometime, soon, on the weekend, tonight, another night, soon, sometime, take a few minutes to get in there and do some brainstorming for us. We need to get this going a little bit because we want to have one more face-to-face meeting before the end of the year. And like I said, our team leaders will be setting that up shortly with you, but let's get this information in. Thank you so much. Things are moving along awesome at the summit. We're getting daily registrations. We're up past 50 already. We've only been up a day or two. And things are moving along and lots of people are talking about it. So thanks for your help.